2025 and we're making our way down to Wilsons Promontory National Park where we're going to hang out at Tidal River Base Camp for about a week or so. We do it every Easter and it's not going to be that adventurous necessarily, but hopefully we'll show a few of the key sites that we'd like to do while we're down there. Got a couple of kayaks on board, some bikes on the roof. Should have a bit of fun down there. Let's see how we go.
Ready for some camping, guys?
Yeah, and we're going to see our cousins as well.
Yeah, Wilsons Prom is one of Victoria's most iconic national parks, but unfortunately little pooches can't come along.
First stop, drop this boy off to the grandparents. He doesn't look happy about it now, but he'll love it there. We're just coming through Menian, about 2/3 of the way down to Wilsons Prom now. Stopped off at Leongatha briefly just to pick up a few supplies. Supermarket there. It's about a 3-hour drive to get down to Tidal River from Melbourne, and so we should be getting down there at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, this is the one trip we do every year where we take an annex, because Wilsons Prom is pretty notorious from getting whacked with some pretty bad weather, even if the rest of Victoria is doing okay. And so we'll see how we go. I reckon the first time we set it up took us probably close to 3 hours.
Oh yeah,
I reckon the last couple of times it's been more like an hour or so, so we'll see. Hopefully the marriage is still in play when we have dinner tonight. No, we're pretty good at it now.
Yeah, yeah. No, it can be really windy down at the prom, so you can't really have our caravan warning out, so that's why we need the annex and just somewhere a bit warmer to sit, because it is mid-April, so the evenings can be a little chilly. But I think we've got a good weather forecast this time round.
Coming around to one of our favourite views of the prom. It's always a spectacular section when you turn around and see the ocean in front of you for the first time. Out towards Giant's Island, I call it. Not sure what its actual name is, but you'll see in a moment. You'll see him sleeping on his back.
So much anticipation. Wilsons Prom. So we've just reversed the caravan in, and now we're going to begin the hopefully not too long task of getting the annex set up. Been about an hour so far?
Yeah, definitely not the most efficient way of doing things. We've had to pull down a few poles and start again, but it's not too bad.
When you only set it up once a year, it's always going to take a bit of time. Got a little more to go. Get the floor in and the front wall.
We've had a lovely slow start to the day with some pancakes for brekkie. Jane's sister and her family are coming down. They'll be here about 10 o'clock. We're just going to head over to the beach, see what's happening, and then figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the day when they arrive.
First glimpses of the water as we head down to Norman Bay. It's beautiful.
Beautiful, doesn't it?
Sure does. Wow, spectacular day. Tidal River, one of my favourite places. How beautiful, especially today.
Look, over summer, Parks Victoria went and closed the Tidal River footbridge, which is a pretty massive disappointment because that's what connects you to some awesome walking tracks that take you over to Tongue Point, to Whiskey Bay, Squeaky Beach, a few of those sorts of spots. And they don't provide any alternative, they just close it up. There's spots where they can cut a little track and you can walk across the creek a bit further down, but they don't do that. No bars or anything to get around. Typical parks, just close it off. Their customer service is pretty shoddy at times, unfortunately, but you know, that's what you get when you've got a monopoly of a great spot like this.
Still the best free camp in Australia, doll.
True.
So we're about to go bike riding along the beach with all our cousins. Izzy, Phoebe and Sophie. And we've got fresh water. And Gracie. And Zoe.
Great.
I mean, it's always fun when you go boogie boarding.
Annie's up.
What are you playing, guys?
Playing again. We were just playing Rat-a-tat-cat, and now we're going to play like one of these. What do you think? What came second?
We're just enjoying a bit of barbecue time. Typical Park Victoria. One's out of action, but that's all right.
Being observed by the locals, the little big brush tail.
Oh, really?
Around. Yep.
Came out before the other possums come out. Get the early feed.
Yep. Pick up the day tripper's scraps. Fill his tummy.
It is an amazing autumn day down here today at Tidal River. I reckon it's going to get close to 30 degrees, which is sort of unheard of for down this way. Hot northerly coming in last night, which made it pretty toasty in the van. Today the plan is we're going to drive out to Lily Pilly Gully because the bridge is closed over across the river, and then we're going to do a walk basically from there up towards Squeaky Beach. Is that right?
Yep, that's right. Over Tidal Overlook, down to Squeaky Beach, and then continuing along to Picnic Bay and then Whiskey Bay.
And then we'll do a car shuffle to finish it off.
We think it's about 7 or 8 kilometres, but we're not entirely sure. Just about to head down into Squeaky Beach.
So we're making our way into Squeaky Beach. Now this one actually got named one of Australia's top 10 beaches last year in Time Out Magazine's list. And it might have even made number 1, I think, the year before that. Personally, I'm more of a Norman Bay man myself, but it's certainly a lovely beach. We'll hear the squeak hopefully as we go along if the wind's not too loud. Try and get some sound of the shoes. nice change going this direction. We normally go the other way around. So we got to see a new set of views, really.
Yeah, highly recommend.
Bit of rain around, a little bit of drizzle this morning, so having a bit of a relaxing time. Kids are playing Uno.
Oh yeah, you have to win, yeah.
And
So everybody should have got red.
No, I don't. And we've got green.
Doesn't have red.
So going on the one track, I thought we go on a bike ride / walk down the beach.
Sounds good.
We're overcast today, so just mixing things up.
The Wern track's just a very short walk around Tidal River along the river itself.
All abilities friendly.
Because of all the tea trees, the water's quite yellow, particularly in the shallow areas, and now that it's like a deeper area, it's quite black.
Do you think we should paddle on there later on, Ellie?
Yeah, if the weather gets better.
We just spent a couple of hours walking up and down Norman Beach. Sun's come out, it's gone back, bit of rain. Very nice right now. Beautiful offshore breeze. Absolutely cracking beach though.
Great one for walking up. Going on?
Now he got chocolate over.
Open air cinema. All rugged up, ready to go. Watching a little documentary about a bear that goes to Peru.
Called Paddington.
Should be good.
Yeah, and there's a wombat called Wally who comes every time we go to the movies. And he loves eating popcorn, so we put some popcorn on the floor so he can come. He comes every time. Last year.
Here's the wombat.
Pretty fat wombat. That's because he eats popcorn every day. Oh, he's so cute.
Alright, well here we are at Darby River and we're going to take our inflatable kayaks and head up through the reeds upstream. We've done it many, many years ago. You can just sort of wind your way until eventually the reeds close in on you and you can't go any further. So we'll see how long it takes us. Got them inflating here from the car, bit of a manual top up after that. They're designed for 2 people. Hopefully we can get 3 on one of them.
Reality. A lot of arguing.
I'll just put music over this part. Looks bloody idyllic. Absolutely specko.
We could just reach a dead end. Oh, it's not a dead end. It might be a dead end. A dead. So we're just pushing through. Push. And I think we did it. We might have just made it. We might have just through the dead end. Yet another dead end. But this one looks slightly easier to get through. Push. Got through the dead end. See ya, suckers! river. It was really nice, and yeah, we had a good time. Yep, everybody got to have a paddle. Me and Daniel got to have a little break of paddling. He got to break on the way there, and I got to have a break on the way back.
And we did 4 kilometres return over a couple of hours, and basically took the boats as far as we could upstream before the reeds closed in and there was no obvious path, and we didn't want to get lost up there. So yeah, 2k up, 2k back. Yeah, really nice day for it. A bit windy.
Well, despite the wind, it was actually not too difficult, so it's great. Yeah.
Thoroughly recommend.
Enjoying a nice gin and tonic.
And over here is a wombat. He ran away. Where did he go? There he is.
Easy, the long hair.
You have to step out of the way. So his home is in the grass just behind our caravan.
We've just seen a wombat and yet another wombat at Wilsons Prom. There's lots of wombats. Not on the way back from the kayak. And then they were walking along the low end track, and there was this little wombat sleeping in like a little burrow.
That's cute.
There's like a baby one.
I don't think that's
Floor's covered in Doritos.
Oh, strong BO.
Somebody needs some deodorant.
I got.
He's coming towards you.
Hello, mister. You're cute.
So today we woke up, we had a bit of a rush start, and at 10 o'clock we're going to catch the bus, and we're going to go up to halfway at Mount Oberon, and then we're going to walk up, which is a 6-kilometre walk up to Mount Oberon, and that's the tallest mountain in Wilsons Prom.
Great.
I've been walking for about 20 minutes or so. I've got to say, it's actually a nicer walk than I remember. It's been a good decade or so since I think I was up here. The vegetation is beautiful. It's not too much of that sort of road vibe that you get elsewhere. Sometimes walking on maintenance tracks, and some really nice views.
We're all testing out my new hiking poles. They good for you, Ellie?
Too slow.
Spectacular. Now I can see why my knees were a bit sore on that big overnight hike. That's a pretty decent size now. And we climbed up and down multiple times.
Yeah, we're just enjoying inspecting the overnight hike that we did in January.
I'm just so too after carrying the pedals, I don't think I can even pedal anymore.
Oh, how many pedals did you have to carry?
4.
So what are we up to now?
We're going to go kayaking down Tidal River.
Beautiful. It's the last activity pretty much for the trip.
We're going to take turns because there's 5 of us. And the kayak's only 50.
Yeah, nice.
It's going to be great fun.
And they're off. Heading past the mighty Whale Rock.
You're so good, but not for me. Don't try to be a person you'll never be.
travelling down Tidal River, and Amber and Ellie have a stunt to show all of us.
It's quite impressive. We need to zoom in. Almost got some good footage of them falling in. Well, this is showing how well inflated the kayaks are. Pretty impressive.
Hear the words all from you. Ooh, you're so good. Maybe I could say it, but that's not true.
So probably just a couple hundred metres upstream of the Luan Track fishing stations. And it's so peaceful here. Wouldn't even know there was anyone else nearby.
I don't want to love you, don't want to fight. I don't want to talk all night. Please, please forget my number. I wish I were louder on that love.
Alright, so the channel is really narrowed in here. Almost punching along. Alright, as I was saying to Daniel, this is a culvert which is on the road into Tidal River, which means we've reached the most upstream point possible. Soon we'll see a car come through, hey? Whew. So to get in here, it's quite a tight little turn. That one donked angle on the head. Show you what the little passageway was.
Can't you say I'm not in love? Oh, I don't want to love you, don't want to fight. I don't want to talk all night. Please, please forget my number. I wish I were louder on that love. I don't want to love you, don't want to fight.
Isn't this just beautiful? It's got the mountain, it's got the sun, floating along the river. How amazing.
Well, it's a cracking day here, and something we've wanted to do for quite some time is go out on the power boats that cruise around the islands of southern Wilsons Prom, and today's the day. Looks like it's perfect conditions, really sunny, 26 on land, they reckon it'll be about 16 degrees out in the water. Head out to Skull Rock, a few of the other islands, and it takes about 2.5 hours.
They made under 12s wear life jackets. And we have to wear these big rain jackets.
Wilsons Prom has over 20 pairs of sea eagles. We know where some of them are, and she has a nest right up here on the hill.
You see them? You're sitting there together?
Yeah, they're really close to it.
Yeah. They pair for life.